to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. Virgo, this is for anyone Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Virgo. Also know this is a general read. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're going to begin, Virgo, because one, I have to preserve energy. And we're definitely in a time of reflection. And you know, the reason I'm staring at these cards here, it's religious factors and forgiving and learning. And it's because it's the energy that I'm channeling, Virgo. So the energies that I've been feeling are very, free yourself, are very reflective. Last week, the readings felt extremely confusing. This week, my readings are feeling in a space of reflection, lots of contemplation. So these aren't going to be the easiest energies to channel, and I feel because they've been really difficult. One, we're also getting ready for retrograde, and my speech has been crazy with the retrograde, so I don't know how you guys have been doing so far. I tend to feel the energies really, really far out. So we're in pre-shadows starting, I believe, Friday, but I always get affected right away. And it's always been that way. I don't get much alleviation after probably second week of post shadow. So hopefully, you know, it's going to be a long one, because then we're also having the lunar eclipse May 26th, and then we're having a solar eclipse June 10. So that's a lot of transits. So this is why it makes sense for the energy that I'm channeling to be in a space of reflection. So Virgo, I really feel this message is for you. It's not about your person per se. It's about what you've dealt with energetically. And I feel like the space of reflection for you has a lot. Obviously, it's a love read, so this has to do with your connections. And a lot of you, you know, I'm feeling the energies in the now, so just be mindful of that, Virgo. But I feel like I'm picking up on a collective that is either in a commitment or came out of a commitment, a long-term commitment, or, you know, just have been single for some time and had connections that didn't really work out. And so what I'm feeling is a space of reflection of how these connections have limited your I'm feeling an energy of feeling limited and kind of like not really living your potential. And so it's these, for some of you, and I'm getting, for some of you have children involved that had made these things very difficult to transition out. And so some of you were in connections where you try to work things out with your partner, but in reality you weren't aligned, where a lot of you felt very numbed by the connection, and it just wasn't stimulating you in the sense of potential, and like feeling like you were maximizing your energy and just where you're going in life. And so I'm feeling this energy of, you know, there is a guilt. There's a slight guilt, and this is hard to say, but like I feel a slight guilt of the children, and holding yourself back. It doesn't say you don't love your children. And again, this is not gender specific. This doesn't mean you don't love your children. It's just, it's like, it's a realization of where you are right now, and just a lot. I really feel like 10 of Wands energy here. It's just a lot. It feels heavy, and there's a lot of things, or redefining, reclarifying where things are going to move forward for you. So let's see where this goes. You know, some of you are afraid to start dating. So either you've been in this energy for some time, and just, you know, just the starting over kind of gets to you. And so some of you feel like, you know, being a parent, it doesn't make the scenery easy to put yourself out there. due to your time, limited time. So I'm sure this to me feels like a guidance reading. This is not going to be for everyone, but Spirit is giving it to me, and I obey. So Spirit, what else do we want to tell Virgo? Okay. Yeah, I mean, Virgo, so it's safe for you to love. Stay optimistic about your love life and calling in your soulmate. So this is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like there is an energy of fearing of putting yourself out there due to all the things you have in your life. It's almost like I feel like what I'm hearing is, I got these things that truly are important to me. No one's gonna want to deal with what I've got going on. You know, like don't, Virgos, don't listen to all those crazy gurus out there. Forget that. They don't know what they're talking about. You know what? You just have to stand in your power. Again, stay optimistic. This is about you calling in what you truly want, raising your standards. You know, you put yourself out there when you're ready, when you're safe, and when you're aligned with your own soul and spirit, right? So here, keep chemistry and keep an open mind, right? Whoever you connect with, they may not be what you used to be, you know, or what you used to be attracted to. And that's something you need to also, like, I'm feeling Spirit wants you to make sure you keep an open mind, you know, stay optimistic, be optimistic and keep an open mind, because it could be someone you least expect. Also, as you evolve and you nurture your own space, who you allow, it's just different, you know. It's not going to be like the people, you know, the person of your past. It's not going to be, you know, like whoever you're, you know, even if you currently are, and these are things you think about, where, like, what will my future be like? Would I ever find someone? Obviously here, you've got to be in the energy to call that person in. You've got to be in the frequency. And so that takes time, and that takes work, and that takes patience. But only do it when you feel, you know, it's right for you. But that's why Spirit, I really feel Spirit is emphasizing here, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Positive, and so not only will it bring you romance, but it will put you in the frequency and energy to go for your dreams, go for the life you truly want. So let's see what else Spirit has for me, Virgo. Okay, give me one more, Spirit. All right, so I'm not surprised. We're gonna flip these in a bit. So here we have power, which is the strength. This is about courage. We have patience and planning, and we have emotional withdrawal, walking away or just leaving behind. We have 2 8s here. 8s are about manifesting. 8s are about abundance, taking initiative, you know, towards the life you truly want, finding strength within that to bring it to fruition. Patience and planning, right? Because this is a stage of, and it's a number 7. This is 7 of Pentacles. So grounding yourself, rerouting, redefining what's important to you. You get to plant new seeds. But this is the co-creation with Spirit, because here we are with a 7, and the 7 is the inner awareness of yourself, but your inner awareness also to source. And so you have to, in order to co-create with Spirit, to plant these things in a physical level, you have to be patient and you have to plan. It's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen quickly. You've got to be patient, and it's going to require a lot of resilience from your part. And not only that, power, loyalty to your dreams, loyalty to yourself, loyalty to your wants. So let's see what else we got, because we got 2 more cards here. You have rest and rejuvenate, prosperity begins. Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. So as you take this space, right, And that's why I really feel this is a space to gather your thoughts, to really manifest, to energetically shift your frequency. In order to do that, you have to rest, you have to rejuvenate, you have to restore your energy. You have to also believe that you can have this Ace of Pentacles. You know, you have two Pentacle cards here. So things can come to the physical, but it's going to require patience and planning. And it's going to require, you know, the test to your resilience, to how bad you want it, to how much you want it, to what you truly want. Bottom of the deck, yep, victory and success, which is Six of Swords, harmonizing your mind here with the sacral chakra. Again, it's very similar to this strength card because this requires confidence. Sacral has to do with your life forces, under the life force, solar plexus, but it has to do with what drives you too. The sacral is about your confidence level as well. And so you have to harmonize your mind with the Six of Swords, release the burdens, and find ways to, it's really taking responsibility. It's a mental shift, right? So sixes are like a mental, it's the swords especially, it's a mental shift. Like giving yourself that time and space to build upon this confidence and your frequency again. 2 is duality, learning the lessons. Also, 2 is reflection. 2 is about time of reflection, is about balance, is about choices. And so this will be a time of reflection here. So let's see what else Spirit has. Spirit, give me more on the strength here. Give me more on the power. Okay. Give me more on the strength. Thank you. So we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Star. Your resilience. This is your star, what you want, the things. It's also healing time. Page of Pentacles, taking physical steps. It's a page. You don't have to make grand gestures, grand differences, right? It doesn't, you just have to plan. You have to just take those steps forward. Feel confident. This is also the healing space to be able to oh my God, what am I feeling? To put the dreams into realization, right? Because the star is also a dreaming energy. It's like a wish fulfillment. It's wishful thinking. And it's to bring that to the physical with the Page of Steps. Take that wishful thinking, all those things you've always desired, all those things you've wanted. It's time to be optimistic. It's time to take those steps on a physical level and bring about that change in your life. Give me more of this patience and planning here, Spirit. Give me more of this patience and planning. Judgment and Lovers. And, you know, in this case, it's a decision. And so judgment, this is your judgment call. So basically, these eclipses, I really do feel like I am saying it is a time of reflection. Judgment is a call to action. This is an awakening to your soul, your spirit, to what you really want. You're diving deep within your life because it's a life review. And at this point, you get to, like I said, set that tone to everything you've wanted, like everything you've been wishing, everything you've been desiring. And so it's going to require you to actually commit. Again, that commitment, that loyalty to you. The six, again, another 6, right? Harmonizing. It's also about self-sacrifice, sacrificing for you. How loyal are you to your process? 6 is the Lovers. It's also Lovers. It's the union to self. It's the spiritual journey to self. It's how loyal you are to your process, to your journey. How much you're willing to release this, old ways that just don't serve you. And it's going to require, because that's where the judgment, you get to review like, okay, well, this is where I'm at right now. You know, yes, you know, some of you have kids, right? The children with the Page of Pentacles, it's like physical changes could also happen to your children. But you get to review that too. And that's why, because some of you have those circumstances where you do have children, which is going to require for you to co-create with spirit, patience and planning. You know, I'm really hearing no more excuses for yourself. Give me more of this emotional withdrawal. Ace of Wands, give me more of this emotional withdrawal. So really, it's important, give me more of this emotional withdrawal, Spirit. It's important for you to co-create with Spirit, to raise your frequency, because whatever you're going to leave behind, Virgo, is for you to have a new beginning. One, soul. The ones are about your soul. You going for what resonates to you. Your calling and your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring you together. And so this isn't just about union. This is about bringing you together yourself. And the steady progress. Knight of Pentacles. Yes, it's going to take, again, patience. Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight, but it's long term. You know, it's real investment in yourself this time around, this new beginning, this new initiation that you're really planting, again with the Seven of Pentacles, definitely rooting so much more stronger. Look at this Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles, grounding. Your time to think about Hermit energy, really taking that time to analyze yourself and really close things out with the number 9. 9 is about completion. It's about understanding. And so it's also about transitions, accepting the transitions. In this 4 energy, 4 is about grounding, rest and rejuvenate, restoring yourself in this transition. Again, patience and planning. Give me more on this rest and rejuvenate, Spirit. Thank you. This is too much. Give me more. Rest and rejuvenate. Oh, okay, Spirit. Thank you. And what just fell out is the 6 of Pentacles. So that's another 6. Again, self-sacrifice, and another 9. 9 of Cups. What do you want? Wish fulfillment. Minor Arcana, 9 of Cups is like the minor arcana of the star. Wish fulfillment, feeling emotionally filled. 6 of Pentacles, finding that balance that's gonna physically bring you emotional balance, but also physical balance, where you're not feeling like you're losing out of yourself, of your inner peace, and that you're also not feeling like you're falling into old traps where you can't physically take care of yourself, where you don't have enough to balance everything out, you know, your children and your own livelihood, right? You know, so I feel like I'm speaking to a lot of you who are in divorce, basically, male or female. You're starting your life over, or been in this transition where maybe some of you have felt discouraged in this process, and that's why it's safe for you to love, stay optimistic about your love life, and calling in your soulmate. That when you shift your energy and take accountability of where you're at, and I really feel this is about nurturing yourself, it really is bringing about this prosperity, because this new beginning, because then are you going to feel confident and ready for that person, you know, for that person to come in, for love to come in. You know, 5 of Pentacles, not feeling like you could fall back into a situation that put you in this energy to begin with, you know, to create some level of self-doubt within yourself and discouragement, right? Because the focus is staying optimistic here. You know, there's an energy of feeling discouraged, and so Spirit wants you to find that strength within yourself and just take small steps. Understand that they're here for you. Spirit, give me more on this prosperity begins. Good morning, prosperity. Another 6. 6 of Wands. I can't tell you how important 666 is important in your read. 6 is important here, and 6 is about harmonization. So this is about truly, 6 is about being in a space of gratitude. And this 6 of Pentacles, right? Again, having enough, having a level of contentment. I'm not saying complacency, but contentment that you can take care of yourself. And so you celebrate the small victories, Virgo, of what that looks like. Give me more on this prosperity begins, please. 2 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Page of Swords. So yeah, this is going to be a lot, right? You're going to have a lot to juggle, and knowing how to balance all the things you have to do, it's the way to move. It's the way to move forward with the Chariot. So taking those steps, right? That Page of Pentacles energy, taking those steps forward is the way to move forward. And as you get used to balancing yourself out, because Ace of Pentacles is long term, it's starting over, but you're committed to the process. And this Chariot is about the journey. And it's a 7 also, right? Remember the journey here to the 7 of Pentacles, to planting. So you being loyal to that journey, knowing that yes, it's going to keep you occupied and busy, but guess what? I feel an energy of, again, being in a space with the 6 of Wands, being in a space of gratitude, appreciation for the littlest things. And here with the Page of Swords, it's also working for yourself in your mind, working on yourself with your mind, and learning new skills. I really feel this is about learning new skills in the process, because that's what's going to help you build every time, and really have this recognition and be rewarded these long-term doses of stability in your journey. All right, Spirit. So I'm going to leave it right there, Virgo, because I think it's a lot that we just talked about. Actually, I want to see some blockages real quick for you. Spirit, give me some blockages here for Virgo. Give me some blockages here for Virgo. Yeah, free will. You get to make all of your decisions come from love. Understanding that these are your decisions, this is your life, and you get to choose the shift you want to go to. You have to believe in the process. You can live out your dreams. It may not look exactly how you want, but you could bring it to fruition too. Spirit, give me more. You can have a new love. Like, once your frequency changes, this is where all the physical things in your life are going to change, where because you're going to feel so, it's just a place of just gratitude, of, really being in a self-love, taking care of yourself, the self. 9. Spirit, give me a guidance for Virgo. Oh my God, Virgo, look, prayer and gratitude. I'm not kidding you. Like, this is it. Your angels and your spirit guides have seen your struggles and are urging you to pray for guidance. The divine can only guide you when you specifically ask for their help. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. Gratitude, thank you. Practice gratitude. Take 1 moment a day to think about the things and people you are grateful for in your life. When you have a grateful heart, this will multiply and more grateful blessings will be coming your way. Be thankful for what you already have. This is definitely about, raising your frequency and learning to still love the journey, even with the downfalls. And easier said than done, but it's a true test to your faith and how much you truly believe, right? Because if you don't have faith, then you really just believe in the self. And if your self if yourself can't motivate you, then what else, what else would you believe in? Then you have to figure it out from there. What else can you do to increase your drive and your motivation to keep moving forward? So Spirit, give me more on this energy. What is the message? Self-love message from Source for my Virgos, please. The darkness serves a purpose. Let my love illuminate the way from within the depths of your own being. The lessons, it all serves a purpose. It's guiding you. I got this message in my twin flame reading that I channeled a few weeks back, and I wish I had it in front of me. I want to say it exactly how I got it, but it was, give me a second. It's the suffering that brings you to God. And so this is what I'm saying, the darkness serves a purpose. And Spirit is saying this is what really brings you to Source, universe, alignment, to faith. Again, it's the sufferings that bring you closer to Source. So we have, how much do you believe in me? Oh my God, I wasn't even looking at this, Virgo. I mean, where's your faith, right? How much do you believe in me? How much do you believe in Source? All right, Virgo, I know these readings are never the ones that are so liked, but they are my favorite to give, to be honest. So for whoever stood with me this long, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you, because I find a lot more value in these readings than anything. But I love you, Virgo. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.